Gauteng Finance and Economic Development MEC Lebogang Maile has outlined the province's budget today. He says education, health and economic development projects will be prioritised. Our reporter Ziniko Mhlaba tracking that story.
The Gauteng provincial government promises that it will do its level best to ensure that the economy of this province is increased and it is grown so that it can be able to create the much needed jobs, but also the issue of infrastructure in terms of developing, all sectors under, the banner, whether it's education, whether it's road and transport, whether it's human settlements. The MEC has emphasized the importance of having the right infrastructure in place so that it also helps in terms of developing the provincial economy. But let's speak now to the Finance and Economic Development MEC here in Gauteng, Mr. Lebogang Maile. Thank you very much for your time. Talk to us about what sets this budget different from the previous years, especially when it comes to infrastructure of schools. What are we looking at in this particular budget?
This budget is a continuation of the good work that was done in the 6th administration. But there will be a slight elevation and amendment to certain priorities. And when the Premier speaks on the 15th of August, he will deal in detail with that. So that's the first. But the second thing, and the reason why I'm saying is a continuation, crime is a problem, and we still want to deal with crime. Unemployment is a problem. We still want to deal with unemployment. Infrastructure, it's a huge challenge in our province because, as you know, we are the most populated province. Huge economic activities are taking place here. We contribute 34% into the GDP. We want to grow that, and if we are to grow that, it means we must invest in infrastructure. Education, health, it's important. Yeah. We've had an increase of about 250,000 learners in the last 5 years. Every year there's about 50,000 new learners coming into our system. We've got just over 230,000 people coming to Gauteng every year. So there's always the pressure on our budget, and it's not easy to balance. And as you know, we have a big albatross around our neck, which is e-tolls, and we have to balance and find money to continue providing quality services and changing the lives of the people, creating jobs, grow the economy, and at the same time deal with these other challenges.
Talk to us about the accountability now. Yes, the money will be allocated, but in terms of accountability measures, in ensuring that the money is spent, and that no money is returned to your office or to even the national trust there, what measures do you have in place?
Firstly, you've got a very strong treasurer in Gauteng, a team led by a woman who's skilled, knowledgeable, experienced, dedicated, and decisive. And they've been able to do a good job. You'll see when the Auditor General releases the audit outcomes that we've got a strong treasury that is transparent, that is accountable, and that's important because then we are able to support department. That's the first thing. The second thing is to make sure that we adhere to the laws. There's a PFMA, it's clear, but the third issue is to put other mechanisms like what do we have, open tender system, and this open tender system helps the public to know and track what is happening, and it also brings external auditors to help us deal with the issues that might be a potential problem. And since introducing this open tender system, our audit outcomes have improved drastically. So there's varied measures that we are putting in place.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. That's Mr. Lebogang Maile, the MEC responsible for finance and economic development in Gauteng. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziniko Mhlaba in Johannesburg.